We're with you here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time, delivering live free picks here from European football and more. So make sure you like, subscribe, and set notifications. We want you guys to be live with us. You get the best numbers and get the picks here from our expert handicap, Paul Legrotos, who's here joining us here Monday through Friday here on Soccer Picks Daily. Before we get started, I just want to remind you of a few things here running on our site. Of course, our promo code. You can save a 20% off all pre and pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab and get signed up. Also love to hear from you guys, so post your picks. And remember to visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing our top cappers in the industry. Click the links to the hot cappers and get signed up to a long-term pass. You'll see Paul Legrotos is the top unit producer over at Tony'sPicks.com, doing great work here the last 30 days. Of course, you can hit the toggles here to check out the different sports performances here. As you scroll down, you'll see our individual picks here. I should say our picks for sale, latest premium picks, our featured picks. You can also click the best bet tab. Each capper can release one best bet per sport per day. And you'll see many of the best bets up there right now, as well as our $15 pick. Each capper can designate one of their picks from their card as a $15 premium pick, really just to showcase their service out to you there if you want to try them out. And of course, the best values out there are those 3-packs. Of course, really affordably priced there in a 3-pack. Our three best plays for the day for many of the cappers per sport. And of course, you notice here profit guarantee on all our individual plays. They must turn a profit, or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account. That is profit guarantee. And one more thing here, guys, about our podcast. We do have a podcast. Every pick in podcast form, including this show. So you can go if it's not in a place where it's not easy for you to watch the videos, or if you're commuting, you can tune into our podcast and listen to every pick via podcast. So Tony's Picks on all the major platforms. And if you visit our podcast, make sure you give us that 5-star rating. We greatly appreciate that. All right, let's get this one underway. Let's welcome in Paul Legrotos. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. Paul, what's happening?
Good, coming off a great weekend. We don't have Champions League this week, but we do have midweek matches in the EPL and the La Liga. So I have a lot of best bets loaded for tonight, tomorrow, and the day after, Wednesday. So there's a lot of action going on. And first, I'm going to give you guys some free plays that I really like, and I think they're going to be winners. There's some smart ways to play, some MLS playoff matches tonight, where I also have a featured play, and some plays from the La Liga in the next following days.
That's right, midweek action. We'll get it started here with a nice 5-pack here to start the week from Paul Legrotos. We'll start off here with ML action here for Monday tonight, 7 Eastern Time p.m. as we have New York City taking on Inter. In this one here, taking on Inter Miami in this one.
Yeah, we got the MLS playoffs, and I'm 2-0 with this MLS predictions. It's been going really well with this MLS play so far, and now we have an Eastern Conference meeting between New York City and Inter Miami. Now, Inter Miami. They signed key man Gonzalo Higuain from Juventus a couple of years ago. He was quiet in the first half of the season, but then he took off. He scored, I think, 4 or 5 goals in the last 6 or 7 matches for Inter Miami, and he has announced that he's going to retire after the end of the season. So this could very well be his last match in the MLS and in his career. Now, New York City, yes, they finished the season with 3 wins, but prior to that, they were really, really bad, and there's a reason for that. Right there in the start of August, they let their key striker Castellanos go to Girona at the La Liga, and their coach also left. So the team literally fell apart when these two guys left the team. So but they did finish the season in a strong manner, but I'm not so sure if they're gonna get the job done. In any case, this might be Higuain's last match ever, so I like Higuain to score anytime at plus 250. I don't really know if Inter Miami will be able to beat or even push this match to a draw, but I think the price is right for a player who might have his final match of his career tonight. So Higuain to score anytime at plus 250.
All right, Paul Legrotos' finest picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. MLS action here for a Monday. We have New York City and Inter Miami. In this one, he likes Higuain to score at plus 250. All right, you guys are tuned in to Soccer Picks Daily here. Join us here Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. Make sure to like, subscribe, and set those notifications to be notified for these picks so you get the best numbers with these plays. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily here. It is time to move forward. Continue on here with MLS playoffs here for Monday, 9:30 Eastern Time. The late game, FC Dallas and Minnesota.
Yeah, this is a match where the line has shifted and it's now okay to lean towards the home side here. FC Dallas, they've been really, really good at home so far in the season, while Minnesota, they're coming off 4 consecutive losses on the road, 5 losses in their last 6. They concede multiple goals in most of their matches, but this is a tricky match at Dallas because Dallas, they always take it slow. In matches like this, so the under 2.75 goals could actually be the way to go here. But Minnesota's defense hasn't been reliable on the road. They conceded in a lot of matches in the regular season. So Dallas, they should have the first say in this match. And now that the price just climbed a little bit, so I'm gonna take FC Dallas on the money line minus 110 here.
All right, Paul, I got us find us picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. MLS action here for Monday, 9:30 Eastern Time. FC Dallas and Minnesota. And this one, he likes FC Dallas money line, the return minus 110. All right, you guys are tuning in to Stock Picks Daily here, joined by Paul Aguilas, delivers with this 5-pack. But if you're looking for Paul's best bets, you can find them over at Tony'sPicks.com by clicking the link in the description, click on the All Cappers tab, and get signed up. Of course, Paul has many plays up there for you guys, so make sure you get on board. And, of course, the best bets, he's been on absolute fire with these best bets, 36, 16, and 6, his last 58 releases over at Tony'sPicks.com. Those numbers all verified when you go over to Paul's handicapper page and check out his record there. Go down to pick history and you'll be able to find all of his plays here over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can see the plays up there for sale right now. He's got a best bet up there on the board, so you guys make sure you get over there and get signed up. And of course, the pick history at the bottom of this page will show you all the plays fully documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. So guys, make sure you check a look at it. Top unit producer right now at Tony's Picks. Winning. You can see the numbers up there. All right, let's continue on here with the Soccer Picks Daily here, joined by Paul Aguilas. And as we continue on here with the show, we'll take a look at the next game up on the board here. And we'll be looking here at La Liga action here for Tuesday as we have Sevilla taking on Valencia.
Yeah, this is a match that is actually quite interesting because Sevilla, they recently changed their coach and now they've been performing much better. They had a couple of draws against Bilbao and Dortmund, and they recently beat Mallorca in the weekend match. And, staying unbeaten in 3 matches with the new coach is surely a surprising and kind of expected result, because we usually see teams who change their coaches, they perform much better after the change in coach. Now, Sevilla still haven't won at home, and maybe you could consider taking the plus 125 on Sevilla money line here, but Valencia, after the signing of Edinson Cavani, their offense has become much better, but their defense is kind of struggling so far in the season. They conceded a couple of goals against Elche, who are the worst team in the La Liga so far. They conceded against Osasuna, a couple of goals against Espanyol. They only kept a clean sheet against Celta Vigo lately. So they've been conceding goals even against much worse offensive lines than Sevilla. So I think this is a match that starts at 1-1 and then anything is possible. So I'm going to grab both teams to score, minus 135, and move on to the next one.
All right, Paul, let's find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Liga action here for Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We've got Sevilla taking on Valencia. In this one, he likes both teams to score. The return, minus 135. All right, you guys are tuning in to Stock Picks Daily. Guys, make sure you tune in here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Like, subscribe, set notifications to get these picks and to find the best numbers with them. All right, let's continue on here with the show. As we move on, La Liga action for Tuesday, we have Getafe taking on Bilbao.
Yeah, this is a match where I don't really see many goals. I'm leaning towards the under here. Getafe, they always play very, very slowly and very carefully at home. They're coming off a goalless draw against Vallecano. They base so much on their defense and sometimes at the expense of their offense. Now, Bilbao, they've had a couple of bad results in their last 2 matches, but they were against very good teams. They lost to Atletico Madrid by 1-0 at home over the weekend, while last week they lost. They had actually a 1-1 draw at Sevilla. So we saw their offense just being really quiet in those 2 matches. But again, take those results with a grain of salt, because they were against 2 very good defenses like Atletico Madrid and Sevilla, theoretically good defenses. Now, I don't see a lot of goals in this match. Historically, these 2 sides haven't produced a lot of goals. Each of the last 2 matches were draws. 3 of the last 4 were draws. And in this venue, each of the last 3 were draws, and each of the last 4 had 2 goals, a maximum I like very few goals here, so I'm going to take the under 2.5 goals at minus 160 here.
Paulo, go to find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. We go action here for Tuesday La Liga, Getafe and Bilbao. And this one he likes under 2.5 goals. The return, minus 161. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Silly. Join us here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Like, subscribe, set notifications. And by the way, if you miss any of our picks, we will do a complete recap here at the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. All right, let's continue on here on Soccer Picks Daily. It is La Liga action now for Wednesday as we have Sociedad taking on Mallorca.
Yeah, this is a match where I circled it long ago, and it's going to have cards. Mallorca are one of the most card-friendly matches, card-friendly teams in the La Liga so far in the season. They average 4.5 cards per away match so far. They usually, you see them grabbing 5, 6, 7 cards on the road and at home as well. But on the road, it's been a very frequent thing for this Mallorca side. So they're still missing their key striker. So they're probably going to try to play a little bit defensively here. They're not playing an easy match. Sociedad are coming off a string of wins, and it's going to be tough for them. So I do see Mallorca trying to kick their way out of this match, maybe keep Real Sociedad at bay, maybe not allow them to get inside the area. So I like Mallorca over 3.5 cards at plus 110. I think the books are making a mistake giving such high numbers to Mallorca's cards here. So Mallorca over 3.5 cards plus 110.
All right, Paulo, go to find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Liga action here for Wednesday, Sociedad and Mallorca. In this one, he likes Mallorca over 3.5 cards, the return plus 110. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Silly here Monday through Friday at 2:15 each time. Make sure you tune into us live. And Paul, before we get to the recap, I want you to let everybody know what you have going on over at Tony'sPicks.com. Where again, we put together some fantastic numbers here: 36 and 16. 6 and 6, the last 58 best bet premiums, all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. You're also the top unit producer for the 2022 over at Tony's Picks. We got action going on, today, Monday, Tuesday as well. A lot of midweek action here from football. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Okay, these MLS playoffs have been really, really kind. 2-0 so far, and I think one of them was a best bet. Now I have $15, 9:30 Eastern, MLS playoff featured bet. You can get that for just $15. It's one of the two matches that are going live tonight. I do have a best bet for tonight, 8:30 p.m. Soccer best bet for tonight. Moving on to Tuesday, I have an early 3 p.m. Eastern best bet for tomorrow, and then on Wednesday I have another best bet. I mean, some of these matches are really are going to be easy winners, guys. So best bet for tonight, best bet for tomorrow, best bet for Wednesday, early 2 p.m. Eastern La Liga best bet, again from the La Liga, because it's been going really well for us. It's been really easy to read, so we keep riding till the wheels fall off. And then I do have a play, $15 play, early 1 p.m. Eastern, Europa League feature bet on Thursday, which is a postponed match between Arsenal and PSV. So I got action tonight, 2 plays for tonight, 1 play for tomorrow, 1 play for Wednesday, and 1 play for Thursday. 3 best bets, 1 for tonight, 1 for tomorrow, and 1 for Wednesday. It's been going amazing with these bets. We keep riding, and guys, you don't have to buy this place individually. You can take a 3-day pass or a 7-day pass and get all these plays for a fraction of the price, especially if you use the promo code that Tony gives you.
That's right, guys. Again, we're over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see the results have been outstanding here. Top unit producer over at Tony'sPicks.com for 2022. Also, for all sports combined, when you look at the numbers here, fantastic results here. Best bets on the board right now from late soccer action tonight at 8:30 Eastern Time. So get on board with that. A lot of individual plays here from Paul Aguero's over at Tony'sPicks.com. As you can see, we posted the plays up there for you right now. Games on Monday here. We got games Tuesday, some Wednesday action. So get on board right now with Paul Aguero's over at Tony'sPicks.com. Thursday action here from Europa, La Liga best bet action as well. So a good time to get on board there. An Eastern MLS playoff action. And as Paul was mentioning, the long-term passes will serve you well. Here we are on a Monday. With what Paul's rolling, you may consider a 1-month all sports pass. You get all of Paul's premium plays here for 1 month. It will include all of his premium plays here from all the Big Five, as well as Europa League. We also have the Champions League action in there, as well as North American action. He also delves into South America. Of course, we're getting the eve here of the World Cup as well, so you can also extend that if you like a one-year pass. That's also offered here on the bottom, as you can see here. But whichever one you use, make sure you use this promo code TonyT at checkout. You can save 20% off. You can access Paul's page by clicking the link in the description, then click on the All Cappers tab and get signed up. Of course, you can use that promo code in any of the passes. If you just want to get Paul's long-term passes, you can do that here with the 1 year, the 30-day, or if you just want to buy the individual plays, or you just want to do best bet hunting, you can do that as well. I will say this here about the long-term passes. We are in the process of creating late Steam notifications to our long-term customers. So any pick that is entered here within 10 minutes and 2 hours of start time will be tracked and graded as a late Steam play, and those will also be emailed to the individual customers who have long-term packages. So that's also a note here. Any of those, like the 30 days, 1 year pass, that will also feature the late Steam picks from Paul for those late plays that he posts into the system. You'll be notified. Also, too, if you visit the site, those will be sold on an a la carte basis. So guys, check it out over at TonySpace.com. But that long-term pass will serve you well. Have that phone with you and get the long-term pass. So anyway, Paul sees, there are some games where he want to post a late play. He sees some lineup changes, something he likes, or sometimes he didn't see what he saw the night before. He wakes up in the morning, he sees something that he really likes. That happens a lot. Now, as handicappers, we have the opportunity to be documented and to deliver our customers the late Steam plays. In the past, we could only bet ourselves, but now we can actually share that information with you because of our programmers, our technology, and the support staff we have to deliver that feature to you guys. So make sure you check that out. Really good offerings there. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Crusade here, joined by Paul Agueros. Paul, it is now time for the recap.
Okay, starting off with two MLS playoff picks on Monday. Starting with New York City versus Inter Miami, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to take Higuain to score anytime, plus 250. Moving on to the second match of the day, FC Dallas versus Minnesota at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to lean towards FC Dallas money line, minus 110. La Liga Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern, Sevilla versus Valencia. We're going to take both teams to score, minus 135. We don't care who wins in this one. Moving on to La Liga Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern, Getafe versus Bilbao. Leaning towards the under 2.5 goals at minus 161. And my best bet from today's free picks, La Liga on Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern, Sociedad versus Mallorca. We're going to take Mallorca over 3.5 cards at plus 110.
There you go, the recap here from Paul Agueros, guys. Find him over at TonySpace.com. Remember, to get his best bets, click the link in the description, click on the All Cappers tab, and get signed up, and you will save 20% off all his packages there. Buy them individually, buy the long-term pass. It works on any of those. Use it as much as you like. All right, that's going to do it here for our show here on Soccer Crusade. Guys, make sure you tune in again tomorrow live here at 2:15 Eastern. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring in Paul, and we'll be able to give you guys the picks. And don't forget, if you miss any of our picks, or if you're commuting, or if you like to walk your dog, you're exercising, you're hiking, whatever you're doing, you can listen to Tony's picks on podcast form. Every pick in podcast form, even this show too, each individual play is uploaded up there, so you guys go back and listen to it. You can download the podcast and get all the picks as you like in your convenience. You don't need internet service if you use the download feature on the podcast. So make sure you check it out, guys. Tony's Picks Podcast, available on all major platforms. Never miss a pick. Every pick in podcast form. All right, that's going to do it here for Soccer Crusade Daily, guys. Make sure you guys tune in again tomorrow live here at 2:15 each time. We'll do it all over again. And make sure you guys subscribe and set those notifications, because when we have those day games, we're getting some midweek action, guys. You never know when we give you those games that start within 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour before game time. We want you guys to get those picks. All right, we're going to wave goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great afternoon, evening. We'll talk with you again tomorrow here on Soccer Picks.